Hi guys, how are you? Mine this one, titanium, also known as Jim Bukas, and my real name is Nick. I want to make this video on pure MMT for the 100% beyond domains. Now, we've seen so many people run around talking about MMT, and literally they are bastardizing MMT, and this is what we are here for. Okay. MMT is an economic tool, okay? It is not politics. You have to separate the two. Now, if you want to run around with some political idea, that's great. Does MMT support that idea? Is it correct? Can it be done? Sure. Or no. And we'll explore that, and that's fine. But when you start saying, well, this is MMT, and then we make it political, you're hiding from the truth. You're hiding from the facts. So you take it in the political spectrum arena, and you start talking about MMT in that world over there. In the politics. Politics is full of shit. All right. I never believed in politics. I mean, it's necessary, yeah, to a certain extent, but there's a lot of bullshit in there, right? Just a bunch of words that, as long as you connect them in a certain way and they make sense logically, right? Then okay, then that's the way it should be. The reality is the mathematics doesn't jive with that, right? So for example, we're going to run out of money, right? Politically sounds right. Mathematically it's bullshit. It's just bullshit. This thing with taxes don't fund government spending, right? Look how this whole just played out. We started with taxes don't fund government spending, and then people started saying, well, the government can never run out of money, so you're wrong. No, nobody said that the government can run out of money, nor did anybody say that we first have to tax in order for us to spend. That's not. Don't even come up with those arguments. The first year, the government does issue the currency first, and then the following year it taxes it back. Okay, and then the following year it also takes those dollars and spends them back into the economy, plus any deficits that it requires for whatever reason. Okay, now the only way you can destroy dollars is if you run a surplus. That's how you destroy dollars. You have to run a surplus. Now, I don't understand why people are, so adamant and keep saying the same old garbage. Just nonsense, one after the other. Where it suits them, well, okay, yeah, taxes fund government spending, and then where it doesn't suit them, well, taxes don't fund government spending, and they keep going back and forth. So why is this a problem? Because if you talk to even PhDs, all right, even PhDs, well, the taxes are destroyed. Okay, so why the hell are they showing up on the daily treasury statement? If they're destroyed, we shouldn't be accounting for them, should we? No. But it keeps running. So they say what now? They say, well, they're destroyed. Okay, great. They are destroyed. What do they conclude because they're destroyed? That all money is high-powered. Bullshit. It's not. It's the deficits that are high-powered money. Okay? It is deficits that end up as private sector savings that is high-powered money. Not all spending. That's not true. So you see how it they start going down the wrong path. And it's unrecoverable. That slippery slope, they're done. The whole model is out the window. Let's continue. Well, government deficits equal private sector assets, therefore everything is great. Great. Private assets to whom? You see, that is the question, because the way it sounds, it's like, oh shit, we're all going to be fucking filled with dollars. But we're not, are we? So there's a small percentage of the population that receives those savings, and it's not you or me or our family members or friends. It is someone at the top, and that's the way it works. This is the global bond market value, $49 trillion. Here's the world stock market value, 78 trillion. It used to be 98 trillion, but they revised it. They lost 20 trillion somewhere. It doesn't matter. Do you think that you and me own a majority of this savings of all these dollars? And this is just the bond market and the stock market. We're not even going beyond that. Just these two. It's 100% of GDP. You think you and I owed all these private sector assets? No. So you really need to start to understand what you're really talking about, because a lot of these people that don't understand, they just run around, copy paste, la 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 la, and this is MMT. Not the way it works. Just because we can print doesn't mean we should. You understand? It's like a little child that just you gave him a hammer in a glass house and it's running around. It's like, oh look, and destroying everything. I'm not saying that we shouldn't print and we shouldn't do certain things. It's not what I'm saying. But just because we can doesn't mean we should. And we should always just look at everything and, well, if we just print more, we'll be better off. No, it's not the way it works. Okay? We've been printing for a long time. And the result is what? That the top 1% have the vast majority of the money. And that's who is going out and bidding up the stock market and increasing the bond market. Right? Those savings to the private sector are going into asset classes. And they should. That's not a problem. But don't think that you're going to, oh, if we just increase deficits 10% every day, woof, that's it, done. We're all going to be rich. Magic bullet. Not the way it works. So you got this nut job over here saying we need a Soviet-style job guarantee when unemployment is 4.1%. Does that make sense to you? Do we really need a job guarantee when unemployment is 4.1%? You see, we have to create a boogeyman. We have to create this illusion that somehow we're still in 2008 and 9 and the world is coming to an end and there's just no jobs for anybody and we're all screwed, and if we just print that somehow we're all going to be happy. You think this guy's going to go out and work for the greater purpose of the public or whatever the hell they say? You think he's going to go, or his kids are going to go and start peeling fucking gum off the pavement and planting little flowers? No, of course not. None of these guys. None of these guys that support this nonsense, this Soviet crap. None of them. But they use MMT. They're bastardizing it. Raise your hand up in a fist of fire and revolution and all that. Are you people really that insane? Seriously? Like, are you that far off that you think this is normal? This is not normal. Crazies talk like this. So again, what happens is you get these people who get an idea about MMT and the copy pasters, memes and all this nonsense. They create a boogeyman that somehow we're just imploding. We're going to zero. The villain, the enemy, the neoliberals, damn government. And then they offer you the magic potion that they have the solution to all our problems. And you know what it is? It's money printing under the brand of MMT. If we just print, we can all be rich. They might not say it that way, but that's what they're saying. Okay, it's a free lunch. And you see these academics that don't have a fucking clue about what's going on in the real world. Okay, they'll say they do, but they don't have a fucking clue. And then you get these other people who, they just feel smart by saying, oh, government debt is equals private sector assets. You moron. Right? There's no taxes. Taxes don't fund government, right? To make themselves feel better and appear as they are intellectually superior to everybody else. It's like, oh, you little peasant, don't you know that all government debt equals private sector savings? Yeah, to whom? You see, once you ask that question, they're done. They're finished. They're insane. So anyway, so what do? They start hiding in the political fucking spectrum over there in that fucking arena of politics of bullshit. Okay? If you take these guys' words, the academics and the politicians, and I have this, and I'm going to say that, and if we do this, and all this theory bullshit, and you take that, and you take your fucking hard-earned money, and you put it in the stock market, you will fucking blow out your account. You don't have a fucking clue what you're talking about. None. Zero. Go put your money in the stock market. Go ahead. See what happens. Go put it in the Forex market. Go put it in bonds or whatever. Go. You'll blow yourself out because you don't have a fucking clue of what you're talking about. Here's Mike Norman. Another one that's bastardizing MMT. See down here on the right here? It says taxes don't fund government spending wrong. Here's why. Okay, he's clueless too. He has no idea. He thinks all money is high-powered money. Look at the total spending of the U.S. government. Well, that doesn't work out either. And here's his little, I'm the only one, and let's listen to what he says. Just listen to what he says about gold.
It takes time, but I had to make this video, and I'll tell you why I had to make this video. I had to make this video because I glanced at the Forex market. I saw dollar yen now in the 111 handle. Now, who was it that was saying all along, consistently, that the dollar was going to go down, that when the Fed raised rates, and I was the only one in the whole entire world
of course,
that when the Fed raised rates, it was going to be bearish for the dollar, and that is exactly what is playing out. I had many of you sending me email messages. Sometimes you saw something, you read something about some so-called experts saying how the dollar yen's going to go to 126 or 130 because they're going to raise rates. And I debunked it, or I tried to debunk it for you.
Okay, when did the dollar US Japanese yen become the dollar index? Okay, so you see how he's twisting it now. He's twisting it to the dollar yen as being the end all be all of Forex, as far as the dollar goes. Bullshit. So let's look at reality. And here's reality. Back in October of 2016, Mike Norman said that you should buy gold and silver because the dollar is going to devalue and there's going to be inflation and blah, 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 and all this nonsense, right? Okay, so this is where it was. And then I posted this on December 10th, 2016. And I said, look, he's wrong, because I said it from the word go. He's wrong. Okay? It dropped. Let's look at the next chart. Here he was saying, oh, gold is going to take off, dollar's going to devalue, right? Here we are a year and whatever months later, and where's gold? Below 1250. He started saying at 1350, yeah, you should buy gold. Dollar's going to fucking, crash. So where, you see? Mr. All Profits, everybody's a zombie. Everybody's an idiot except for him. Bastardizing MMT. This is not MMT. Higher rates are going to create inflation. Bullshit. Where's the inflation? Show it to me. There's no inflation. But he keeps saying the same old thing. Here's another guy, David Swan. Nice guy. Comes in, says, look, guys, the jobs that have been created, they're garbage jobs, they're not good and whatever. And then he offers us good evidence and says, look, here's what Bill Mitchell wrote about it. And it's very in-depth and it's very this and, which we love here. I want people to challenge us, okay? Because we learn this way. It's an open source. If we're wrong, we'll figure it out. Why? Because the math data is going to tell us so, all right? And this is the kind of commentary we want here at Pure MMT. That's what we want. But look at the conversation, the way it starts to roll out. And I said, look, here's the deal. U6 unemployment is down to 8.0. Okay? Where was it in 2006, 2007? 7.9. Where was it in 2000? 6.8. Okay? We're not that far off. Let's continue. Let's look at full-time and part-time employment. All right? And you saw we were up at 20%, at 83%, 20% part-time. And then the blue line is more than 35 hours. Okay? In 2010, which was the bottom, we went from 79 all the way up to about 82 and a half or whatever it is. Okay? Now, let's take out these young kids okay, teenagers. And let's move to the prime age workers, 25-54. Now what do you see? Well, full-time employment, right? The garbage jobs, 89% employment. What happened to part-time jobs? They dropped from 14% all the way down to 11. Okay? This is facts. This is well, you know, the government data is crap. It's wrong. Really? Okay, so we're going to go by what? Whatever you think? Whatever you feel? I mean, come on, guys. Okay? Facts. Look at the facts. Now, the conversation went on in this piece, but somebody within us removed the comments with David. Okay? That person has now been degraded to not be able to do that anymore. Okay? Because it's important for everybody to read what we are saying. Okay? And if you're making the mistake that that we are here to get clicks and likes and you know, to be a crowd pleaser, you're in the wrong place. You're wrong. That's not what we're here for. That's not what we're doing. We care about the facts. Whether you like them or you don't like them, I don't care. Okay? Unemployment is 4.1%. That's just the way it is. Okay? Prime age workers are at 89% employment. Okay? Even the people that haven't graduated high school, unemployment is 5.2%. Okay? Labor force participation 60%. Just the way it is. We created 228,000 jobs, okay? And population growth is around 100. It's 180, but if you reduce it for the 60% labor force or whatever, it's 100. Okay? More than double. But we have this boogeyman that's running around, and, you know, we're all fucking screwed. We're all going to zero. It's over. We have to print. We have to create a job guarantee that's going to pay $23,000 and do what with that? You're going to save money? You're going to go out and buy stocks and bonds in the savings bubble with that $23,000? You want your kids to do that? No. What you're doing is, it's a neoliberal thing, right? Because in the context you guys use it. Neoliberal, why? Because you're going to take that money, government spending, create all this bureaucracy. You're going to give that money to those people that are going to peel off gum from the fucking pavement. And they're going to do what? They're going to go out and spend that money. And that money is going to flow all the way to the top. So it's a constant stream into that savings bubble. Just more and more. But it's not going to be for the people like you and I. Okay? Just the way it is. But we have to create that boogeyman, you know? These people were former libertarians who thought that the free market is going to fucking fix everything, and we're going to have hyperinflation because of all the printing. Okay? Ron Paul, hey, he's the best. You know, now we have what? The weaponization of the dollar. The weaponization of the dollar. We're going to lose the world reserve currency. What kind of bullshit is that? Really? You're not going to go out and buy dollars and do business with the biggest economy on the planet? What are you, nuts? What are we going to do? We're going to trade oil in rubles? Yeah, that worked out great, right? Or rupees. Come on, guys. Yeah. Gold or Bitcoin? Come on. You want to keep listening to these crazies over here?
The great unwinding has been
yeah. Great unwinding.
This is the beginning of the unwinding of the Trump rally, which started.
Yeah, this was back on March 21st, 2017. Okay, Mr. I buy, I hold, and I never fucking give in. I'm tough. I'm Bruce Lee. I'm whatever. Right? Great unwinding. Where's the stock market now? 15% higher. Fast forward another 8 months.
Dow is up almost 400 points right now as of this video that I am making. Now, I've been around long enough to know when I see a blow-off top.
Here we go again. Blow-off top. There we go. You know, same old garbage. There we go. We just keep saying the same fucking thing over and over. Buy and hold. I'm all profits. 8 months later, the market is ripped up in his face, and now it's another blow-off top. There we go. Another blow-off top. So we went from the great unwinding about 8 months ago to the blow-off top, and now listen to what he says here. This is wow.
But the nominal amounts, nominal amount of bank credit outstanding, loans and leases, that sort of stuff, those are at record highs. What this means is it is going to translate into an economic boom.
So now we're booming again.
I'm saying this right now, I'm telling you in advance, we're going to have, the economy is going to overheat.
Okay, so now the economy is going to overheat. So here's the deal: the dollar is going to collapse, right? It's going to fall down. It's going to fall apart. The economy is going to boom, and we're going to overheat now. And the great unwinding and a blow off top is here. So you see, it's the same Peter Schiff bullshit. It's the same stuff. That I'm just going to sit here and hedge my bets, and then when one of them hits, I'll just say, "Look, I said it. I said it. I am the only one that said it." These are the people that you have to be aware of. You have to, a lot of you guys, you don't understand these things, and I get it. I do. That's why we're here, okay? To expose the bullshit in MMT. Okay? Bullshit. So if you people want to keep listening to these retards, okay, who are using the MMT brand, and you think that they're going to guide you in the right direction and give you the solution to all the problems in the world, that's your choice, okay? These pitchfork guys, this guy David Swan, he's another pitchforker, okay? And the Hunger Games. You want to listen to these people, Mr. All Prophets? Go ahead. But you're not the smartest in the room, if you are. Okay? Don't pretend you are. And don't come in here in pure MMT or IMMT talking nonsense, because you don't have a clue as what you're talking about. And before I go, I'm going to bring this chart up. This is, the credit check that everybody's talking about, and Warren Mosler points out, which he's right to do, right? We should be concerned when these things start to decline year over year, no doubt. But again, be mindful of data. This happened again in 2013. Okay, it started to decrease or flatline or whatever. Okay, it happened before, so it doesn't mean that that the end of the world is coming. Look, it's decreasing. That's it. We're done. No, we should be aware of it. Yes, 100%. But not to say that, oh well, that's it. We're all screwed. We're done. All right. And as far as the dollar index goes, here's the dollar index. This is when rates started to rise. Does that look like it's collapsing to you? Has it collapsed? Has it gone to zero? No? Yeah. Well, that's what I thought. Nothing but garbage. Nonsense. Anyway, that's it. Enough ranting. So again, I'm just going to close out with this. If you guys think we're here for likes and we need all these followers, no. And I know that all these guys are lurking around, taking a look at what we're saying, but they won't acknowledge their presence. I know that. Why? Because they come in here, some PhDs, some nut jobs that come in here. Well, you don't know what you're talking about. You're an idiot. Great. Tell me why I'm an idiot. Show me with facts, math, and data why I'm wrong. Because I will learn. Everybody here would learn. So tell me. But they don't. You know what they do? They run away. Little academic, delicate geniuses come here. You're an idiot. And then they run away like Fire Retard or whatever. What is it? Firestone. And what's the other guy's name? Full Retard. Full Willer, whatever his name is. Right? All these little guys can kiss my ass. Okay? And I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about the other admins. He can kiss my ass. He can come in here anytime and he can show me factually in the real world why I'm wrong. Alright? That's my challenge to him. That's it. Signing out. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.